Jerry here. You can't really tell because you only see my screen, but I have left the big city and am now in the countryside in Berkshire County. It's a beautiful day, and what better activity on a beautiful spring day than playing some Dominion? So let's see where we're standing right now. We're inside the top 150, a little over an 83 rating. Let's see if we can pump that number up. Okay, good luck to you, Flying Basher. Weaker opponents. Hopefully we can notch a quick and easy dub. Alright, so Cathedral is always tempting. Is there other trashing? Cage is sort of trashing. Souk is some decent trashing. But I think we might be going Cathedral here. Maybe as simple as Cathedral Silver? Because the thing is, not a ton of good... Well, actually, I think... I take that back. I think this is going to be a Souk Cursed Village game. But Cathedral does work very well with Cursed Village. So... let's start off... Yeah, we are gonna go for Cathedral here. Might be a little bit risky. You know, whenever you get Cathedral, by the end game, you're forced to trash things you really don't want to trash, but it gives you just such an advantage in the early game that I don't think I can turn it down. Okay, I think I might go for Craftsman here to start grabbing these Souks and Cursed Villages ASAP. Lovely. Oh, maybe I should not have gotten Cathedral. I'm going to be over-trashed very soon, but no matter. Yeah, just starting every turn at 4 supercharges these Cursed Villages a little bit. Okay. Let's craft ourselves a Souk, I believe, is best here. Yeah, let's do it. Trash you both, pay off some debts. Lovely. I could pick up some aristocrats. I don't love that though. Alleys are not terrible either. Okay, and Flying Basher is already at 5 as well. He's going for some interesting Falconer Longship game. Okay, what do we want at 3? I think I will get an aristocrat here. Great. That worked out pretty well, I think. Trash a copper. Aristocrat. Craftsman Cursed Village. That's no harm at all. We'll just trash that curse later. And now we can play our Souk. And we're at 5 once again. Do we want another Souk here? I think so. Lovely. Yeah, I like having the single aristocrat for the actions here. Our opponent is going to rely on cages to thin his deck. Okay. I think here we're going to craft another Souk to get some trashing. Okay, I'd like to be a little richer. Being at 4 is a shame, but we'll get an alley, no problem. Alright, and we're already forced to overtrash. What a shame. Are we out of... We have... yeah, we've trashed everything. Okay. that's fine. We're going to do a little of this, and a little of that, and a little of that. Oh, we have one copper. Never mind. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's get ourselves another cursed village, I think. So we're going to be at 11 money here with Delusion. Is it time to start greening already? Is that crazy? No, it is not. And we're going to get a little fodder to trash. Yeah, we're just going to have to buy fodder every turn pretty much, I think. We should have plenty of surplus buys with our souks. I didn't really want a green, but the alley, I think, makes greening prematurely a little bit better. And when I had Delusion, unable to buy actions, I don't know if there was a better option. Okay, Flying Basher follows suit, which is really dumb because that just cracked his cages and thickened his deck. Big mistake, Flying Basher. Okay. This is good. Let's get another souk, I think. Don't want to trash. Actually, I do want to trash. I want to trash that silver. I'm just going to top deck a single copper every turn. Okay. I will top deck you. I will get another cursed village. And let's get another souk. I don't want to trash. Great. Yeah, this aristocrat is balling out for me right now. I can maybe pick up a seconds alley at some points. Yeah, without the souks, Basher's deck is just way too thick. Okay, you're caging here, but you've already greened. Yeah, Basher just does not know what he's doing here. Hate to say it, but sometimes it is the truth. And I don't feel that bad insulting him since he did not even wish me good luck. Let's get ourselves another souk. Great. Okay. Perfect. I think, so we're obviously a little short on actions, so we are going to need to get another cursed village. Oh, and we got a copper. That's delicious. All right, so we give Flying Basher a free Falconer turn. No problem at all. We already have a copper on our deck. Let's get another cursed village. Great. And another souk. Okay. Yeah, the extra buys with Way of the Seal. I didn't even realize that fully when I initially bought Cathedral, but it completely defangs the overtrashing threat of the Cathedral. Yeah, we only ended up trashing one card, that souk, that we didn't want to. Okay, Flying Basher. What you gonna do now? Gets a cursed village of his own, which doesn't really synergize great with all his treasure. And 3 aristocrats is too many, because your second aristocrat gives you draw, which does not synergize with the cursed village. Okay, finally figures out that souks are the way to go. Goodbye, copper. Okay, bit of a shame, but we'll just trash that later with a souk. Actually, it really is a shame. I probably should have just grabbed a souk. Yeah, I messed up the order there. I should have first grabbed a souk with the craftsman to avoid getting a mid-turn hex, but oh well. That's how the cookie crumbles. Oh, whoops. I want my first souk to be the seal, and then we play 3 souks. Great, great, great. Top deck a copper. Yeah, so later I'm going to get a souk to trash that curse, but for now, I think we want an alley. Don't top deck that. Let's get a province. Alley craftsman, is that crazy? Alley craftsman. No. Maybe that is crazy. Or I could just get another cursed village. I think I prefer just getting another cursed village. What did I trash? Trash an alley. Oh well. Oh well, I say. All 3 aristocrats out and about for the Flying Basher. What are you going to craft yourself? He could try taking the last 2 souks to really weaken my trashing options. But looks like he's not doing that. Instead, he goes for the cursed village, which is too late, but still probably the best move available. Okay. Get yourself an alley. Go get an alley. Great. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. Let's alley the province away. Okay, let's get ourselves a souk now. Okay. Very nice. It's going to be an easy province. I might just get another alley here, honestly. I have enough actions, no need for more cursed villages. I guess I can try to get more money with another souk. But I only have the one alley, and now I have, 4 provinces. I think being able to discard those provinces is more important at this time. Did I get a copper yet? Nope, I did not. All right. Big turn coming up for Flying Basher. Maybe. Yeah, I don't think he has much of a shot of hitting 24 money, but that is what he needs to win. I'm going to guess he'll end up with around 10, which is not going to cut it. Okay, he seals the Craftsman. I like it, I think. All right. An extra seal. I don't know why he double sealed there. He could have just gotten, yeah, you can take that back. Just play your aristocrat normally, get 3 money. It's a lot better. I was slightly off in my estimates, but not too far off. That's 1 province, break the cage, and get an alley. Go on then, get your alley. All right, let's end the game right here. This will be our, 12th turn, which isn't bad at all to hit 5 provinces, assuming we can hit 5 provinces, but our starting hands looks very promising. And that's it. I'm not going to dance. I will immediately end actions and buy 2 provinces. GG, Flying Basher. You were really bad, so I think you might be a little bit overrated, honestly, so I'll play you again. Or maybe you were just very confused in that kingdom. I appreciate the GG. Oh. Okay, so he believes in GGs but not GLs. Fair enough. Maybe he's superstitious. All right. What is cooking here? We got a chapel game. That's lovely. We're going to want to get 3 treasures for our wealthy village. What draw do we have here? Okay, we have Citadel is sort of a form of draw. We have the horse. Ooh, Frigate is nasty, nasty, nasty. Frigate means there will not be any draw. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Man, Frigate is a very disgusting card. You know, I'm tempted to just, well, the thing is, I can't even go big money. I need to make sure I hit frigates, because if one person doesn't have frigates, the other player will run away with a big engine. But against the frigate, big money is most effective. So I think for now we're just gonna, do I want Dismantle Chapel or Silver Chapel? I think I prefer Dismantle Chapel. You know, if there's a collision, we can just horse the dismantle. Oh, he actually got a 2-5. Damn. It's not good. Okay. That looks like collision to me, unfortunately. Let's get a forager. Okay. No collision. We just missed the shuffle with our chapel. That's even worse. All right. Pick up a golds here. And now let's grab ourselves a silver. We do now have 3 different treasures. I should really get myself a recruiter at some point. Frigate is such an unfortunate card. I should blacklist it, frankly. Okay. I don't know why he's trashing his chapel, because chapels are at the very worst a horse, you know? Way the horse means there are no bad actions to have in your deck. So if I get a recruiter, what am I going to be recruiting exactly? I only have 2 estates left. Oh gosh. Not sure what to do here. I think Pendant's not bad. Could help me get some loot from wealthy villages. Let's go ahead and do that. You know, I know I said before that I'm going to want a recruiter. I think I take that back. I think wealthy village will provide me with enough actions. Interesting. What am I going to want to do here? I think I'm going to forage a copper, then dismantle the silver into a chapel. Thank you. Okay. And now I think I'm going to be horsing these chapels. I'd like to start grabbing a wealthy village if possible. You know, I am going to need a frigate soon, but Basher doesn't really have any draw quite yet, so I can hold off a couple turns. It's been a very slow game thus far. All right, I think Flying Basher finally just realized that chapels are in fact horses. Ooh, it gets to 7. I'm assuming he'll pick up, there we go, the wealthy village. Horse, horse, horse. Okay, I think actually I'm gonna get Citadel instead of wealthy village. Good. All right, now it's gonna be time to pick up a frigate ASAP. His engine is about to kick into gear, but he doesn't know what to recruit. That's, I guess, a good sign. All right, he's very close to drawing his deck. Interesting choice, dismantling the chapel. Don't think I would have done that. I think the horse is just too valuable. Can he get to 8? He can. All right, so my 2 priorities here are grabbing frigates and wealthy villages. Basher is all in on the villages. Oh, there's the frigate. Like he read my minds. Okay. So this might be my last engine turn. We're going to horse. So this is my only chapel left. So we're going to... Ooh. The forager is my only source of buys right now. But I think we are going to horse you. Let's get a little bit of money. Okay, and I need the 1 copper to grab a wealthy village. Cool. Ooh, if I can get my shield cooking, I can get some real engines. Is there any way I can top deck my shields consistently? Yes, Secret Passage can do it. Oh boy. Is that going to be my game? Am I going to be secret passaging my way and not actually using the money from my shields? Ideally, I would need a second shield, of course. Citadel and wealthy village. Okay. So we're going to have to discard, but I think we're going to horse... frigates. Or wait. I don't want to... Instead of discarding now, I can trash the copper. Okay. Okay, great. Now I'm going to need a frigate of my own. And let's pair that with another wealthy village. Okay, that's useless. Whatever. Yeah, so Flying Basher does only have one frigate in game, which is good. So next turn, actually, 5 and 6 chance my shields will be in my hands. Which means I'll be protected and I'll be able to rock and roll properly. Pendants can be really nice here. Once I get a whole bunch of different loot. Okay, what you gonna do, Flying Basher? You know, greening early is not the worst on this kind of board. Ooh. Yeah, Flying Basher is a wealthy man. I think he should go green. Oh my gosh, he's a very wealthy man. I gotta get this frigate out. Oh, and he gets the figurehead, which actually isn't that useful here. Okay. Sword also not that useful. Still only one. You gotta get a frigate here, dude. There we go. All right. Now it's my turn to frigate. Do I want to trash this copper? I think not. Because I want to get another wealthy village and another frigate. Great. So I think here we're gonna horsey the village. We're gonna always reveal shields, thank you. Yeah, so horses are gonna be the bulk of my draw. I guess research is the only other real reliable source. He gets the chalice in play. Very well, sir. All right, and the last wealthy village is the Bashers. Great. Horse. Definitely playing a frigate here. And I think I am going to horse you. Okay. Let's do this. Not discarding you. Bit of a shame I didn't draw you, in fact, but whatever. think I'm gonna keep the copper. Well, alright, the copper's 2 money. Nah, I'm gonna trash it. Okay, we have 26. That looks like province, province, village, village to me. All right, get ready to discard, Basher. And his frigate is out there. That's no fun at all. Yeah, discard. I guess the nice thing about villagers is that they let you open with the frigates. What you gonna trash? Yeah, I just need to make sure I'm hitting a frigate every single turn, which is hard because I won't have any draw. Ooh, he trashes one of his own frigates. He's gonna have to buy a new frigate. Probably. Nope. Oh. It's a lot of money. That's also pretty useless because you already have the frigate. Are we seeing province, province, wealthy village? That's my guess. Province, province, frigates. Okay. Wealthy village. We're just gonna play it. And I'm gonna discard you, I think. Okay. We're gonna end the actions here. And let's. Ooh, I could have gotten money, but now we're gonna play it. And I think now we want. So I think my shields should be one of those cards. Hopefully, 5 and 8 shots. Do I want like Pendant's Chapel or Duchy Chapel? I think I'm gonna go Pendant Chapel. Let's sort of go. The shield is there, but at what cost? I'm gonna have 16, which is good. Oh, I should have bought the Duchy. I should have bought the Duchy. Big, big mistake by Nathaniel. By Jerry. Oh boy. I did not realize I had so few actions at the bottom of my deck. Oh, we're gonna have to pray real hard, folks. Alright, so we're gonna have 16. We can go Duchy, Duchy. We are gonna have 4 buys. We could go like, look at like Duchy, Duchy, and then a couple horses. What are you doing with your wealthy village there? Alright, I just gotta hope that Flying Basher. Well, yeah, I don't think Flying Basher will get 2 provs, especially after I shield him. Ah, and here's the figurehead. This is a disaster. He's gonna draw the world's next turn between the figurehead and the puzzle box. Oh, golly, golly. All right, just get Dutchy, 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 please. Please don't buy any provinces. Frick, frick, frick. Okay. That's a real shame. Guess I'll discard you. And Dutchy, Dutchy. Lansing Party Chapel. Gosh, 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 gosh. And he's definitely going to hit his frigate now. Can't believe I blew it against Flying Basher of all people. Oh. Why are you starting with the frigate? Yeah, draw your deck. Get your 24. Get your 24. The GG is in the chamber, ready to go. Can you just play your treasure and we can end this game? Oh my gosh, this is a painful waiting for him. Okay. Cannot end on that note. We're gonna jump right back in there. Try to win the rubber match against someone I denigrated as an unworthy opponent. Back on the horse we go. Okay. New kingdom here. We got Star Charts and City Gates and the Astrologers. A nice astronomical theme. Okay. We have a little bit of draw with the Journeyman, and our crown is going to be our only source of actions. Do we have buy? I'm not seeing any buy. This might just end up being some sort of modified big money game, and very weak gains at all. It's going to be so lame if I just big money this, but I think that's sort of what I'm going to do. I'm going to go silver, silver here. Is that crazy? I don't think it is. I could even pick up a mine with my first 5. We're going to top deck a silver. Okay, that's 6, even better. Do we want a jester or a mine? I think jester. I mean, there's no trashing of curses, so if I can give him a couple curses, that would be devastating. Okay. Yeah, 4 is a bit unfortunate. Grabs himself a sage. Let's see if he copies my jester. He does. Should I farmlands? There's actually nothing worth 4. I could farmlands a copper into a border guard. Is that crazy? Have I lost my mind? I think I have. Because actually, I don't want more victory cards here, because that's going to expose me to the jester curses. So instead, we're just going to buy gold. Ugh, and I missed the shuffle on the Jester. Disaster strikes. And he might Jester my Jester. Nope, nope, no Jestering the Jester. I think I'm going to pick up Star Chart now to avoid any future misses. He takes the farmlands routes. All right. Give me the gold. Thank you. Okay. I could distant lands before I start greening to provinces also. I only have one terminal in my deck, the Jester. I'll take that border guard, thank you. But for now, I think I can get crowns, I can get golds, a lot of good options. You know, let's get crown here, I think. That's perfect. Silver is like the least valuable card. Anything worse and he would have given it to me. Ugh, being at 4 is lame here. Contracts also aren't terrible, especially for terminal collision if I start picking up distant lands. Alright, we're gonna Jester here. Yeah, I think after this next shuffle, I'm gonna start greening with distant lands. Ooh, I gain a crown. Thank you. And let's get us a gold. Ooh, and he Jesters my crown right back. I felt so smug. And look where that smugness got me. Okay. Pachink. And we're back at 4. Not our favorite place to be. Okay. I think here... If I top deck this, we'll be at 8 with a border guard shot coming up. There's no need for... Yeah, I'll still do it. Yeah, am I going to get distant lands or am I going to get provinces? I think we're going to start with distant lands. What are you farmlanding here? Okay, you're going for provs. Not a bad idea. I could also really slow it down. And my top deck a silver, not even play the border guard and then just grab a province. Oh, would that be foolish? I think it might be. I think I have to look for a crown here. Great. Yeah, we're going to take it a little slower than Basher. Ooh, that's disgusting. Crown, crown, copper, estate, estate, nightmare fuel. Gives me 2 coppers. Not good. Where was my crown jester pair? Oh well. Okay. We're going to top deck an estate. Great. I'll gain the silver. Ah. Okay, now we're going to start buying provs. Yeah, we just don't want to have too many distant lands at one time. Let's get another distant lands. Great. Yeah, we really don't want to get more than 1 or 2 per cycle, because if they collide, well, we can rely on City Gate to resolve that somewhat, but still. Yeah, City Gate actually works quite nicely with the Sages and Border Guards, because you can effectively just discard some copper or estates at will. Is Basher going to be... oh no. Oh no. Okay. What do we actually want here? Why don't we give ourselves... a Border Guard. Oh my gosh, I forgot that was with the Jester. You're gonna get a silver. Whoops, that was a little sloppy of me. Wasn't really paying attention. Yeah, I think Border Guard's a bit more valuable than silver here. Oh, he gives me silver. Great. And he farmlands the farmland? Farmlands the farmlands. Okay. Distant lands. Distant lands. Hopefully his deck starts getting a little bit too thick here. All right, give me that copper. We're gonna top deck the crown, I suppose. Get ourselves a province. So we have 2 distant lands unplayed. We actually both have 2 distant lands unplayed. Great. I will gain a haven. Haven is another very, very close to 0 value card. You're gonna gain a copper. Okay, and let's get 1 more distant lands. Okay. So there's a real question. Oh, this is annoying. Of whether I'll be able to even play the final distant lands. So for that reason, we're gonna farmlands into a border guard. Okay. That looks like a province for you. I think we're gonna haven the crown. And let's get ourselves another border guard or sage. Border guard, I think. Okay, great. We can crown our jester, hopefully give out a couple curses, and then pick up a province if all goes well. Yeah, there are quite a few ways to mitigate terminal collision here. There's haven, city gates are the main helpers. There's, okay. Great. Top deck silver. We're gonna get that silver. You get a curse. We get a province. Ooh, lovely. So we can grab the last distant lands here, unless Basher beats us to the punch. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Ah, but we win the game because we can draw whatever we want. So we'll draw a gold. He should not have bought a province there. Give me a gold, please. Top deck an estate. And that's GG. All right. With that, we're going to call it a day. You took one game off me, Basher, but no more. I think we basically gained 0 grounds there, going 2-1 against an inferior opponent. But the games were still pretty fun, I think, and I will check in with y'all soon. Thanks for watching.